Let's play Redactle number 145 for Monday, August 29th, starting a new week. So I always pull up the article on the original Redactle first, just to make sure I have the right one over on Redactle Unlimited. And we can see within the parentheses, there's a lot of information, including a decimal point, it looks like. But when I came over to Redactle Unlimited and loaded today's puzzle, we have these curious characters. I've never seen those before in my life. So this is going to be interesting. I'm presuming it's something scientific, maybe mathematical. It's an 8-letter word. And then this is a little different. In the original, we have a word here, colon, and something. But here we just have that semicolon. But we do have 8. And then we have 9. And this 3.2. So I'm presuming, is it some kind of constant that has this value? And then we have 8. I presume another language, 7 or 6 in italics. Here we have a single quote, and I don't see where that single quote, is ended. And I don't see that single quote over on the original, and apologies for going back and forth, but this is, very unusual. I'm going to do what I did yesterday and scroll down and read the entire article before I start guessing. I think that might be very important in today's one. I do see eventually we have was something from a something. And then we have a subheading with 6 in the 887 concerning the 8. And here we have in quotes the 3.24. And then looks like we have a title, the 4 of the 6, the something of the number, or oh, that's interesting, by the 372. Oh, I think that might be the something century BC or AD. 4, 6 as an 11. Again, we have 3.2 from the something, I'm going to say from the something 14th century on, or some century on. Oh no, on would not be redacted, so maybe that's AD. 8, 9 by that. Of 2. Interesting. Since the 85975. 8. 5 is a 4, 5 of 5 regarding the 7, 8. 3, 7 is the something. Oh, here we have 3.2 divided by 3. Are these digits in there? Here is 8 and the 4 of 6. Remember, we had the 4 of 6 before. And again, the 4 of the 3.2. Is that somebody's proof if it's mathematics? By the time of the something something. And here we have a quote. The 6 is 3.9. The 3.2. Is there some famous value constant? here we have another quote, 4485 and 2-5 as a 10, but on 743 it without 411 for it 8 exclamation. Okay, I'm sure that's hilarious if we only knew. As the something something during the something. It's not a very long article. Oh, here we have a single character point something -4 2, and there's the 1.42. Okay, since at least the something something, we have 8, 3, 5, and 8, 11. Certainly reading is quite scientific. Was discovered maybe by something, the something of the something from then on, maybe 6, 7, 8. Nice progression there. Then a 8 section, the 6, 5, the 4, and 3's 4 within 5, 3, 8, 8. The word maybe is used in the Bible, maybe. Oh, actually, it could be the Bible, and that could be a Bible verse there. Like the, it's like the something of the something. This might be a good place to start, actually. I had pretty good luck with the Bible the other day when it was a curse. Well, eventually. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of Bible information here. And then 8, 2, 2, 4, 9. Is that etymology? We do have here 7, the something something of the, is that the Near East? And far Mediterranean, I don't know. References, I presume. 12 to the 6 during the 663. The 6, 8 of the 11 of the 6. 7 and 9 of the 6 during the, so these are book titles or articles during the, and then the 4, 4. The something time, 12, and 8, 5 is usually external links. So 8 in the, what's the 6, 12? Oxford Dictionary, maybe? All right, well, let's start with Bible. Only 3 Bibles, but let's take a look at them. So let's try the word. Oh, no, the term. Yeah, okay, the term 8 is used in the Bible to refer to 7, 8, 12, 3, 9, the 4 of 6. Could it be peoples? But why do we have this 3.2 number? The 3 of 3, well, let's look for God. 2 gods. God is said to have been, no, to have made, we do have made, is that made a contract with thee, or a, what's the word they usually use? Something to do with the rainbow, is with the Hebrews, maybe? Oh, no, that's ridiculous. Made a, well, let's try contract. No, made a something with the Hebrews. And then 1:6. Is that something like Corinthian? No. God said to have 4 a 6 to 6. This is fun. The something Bible. Well, let's try was. No. Has, had, having, were, are. Okay. They are considered, no. They are something as a, let me try people. Okay, they are something as a blank people of 5-7, like the something of the, maybe the desert? No. 4, so let's try John, Luke, Mark. No, I presume if it's Old Testament, it's going to, what's a 4-letter book of the Old Testament? Not getting it. Who had? Okay, the term age in the Bible refer to something, who blank the blank of 6 as 11 of 6. Let's try gods plural. No gods. Let's look at our 1 John. Okay, that's just one of the references, not going to help us. People. Oh, so this is the very first. Oh! So those fancy characters are in, yes, what is that language where it's carved with a stylus, so everything has that little pointy, like an elongated triangle. Oh, that's going to bug me now. I'm just going to have to work on some other things, and the back of my mind hopefully will be gurgling away and will spit out the answer. The something are also mentioned, yes, in the Bible as 11 of 6-4 before and after the 8 of the 4 under 6. The conquest, maybe? Oh, now that's ridiculous. You have to admit. They were an ancient. Oh, we do, yeah, ancient, primitive. No, we do have one primitive, and primitive 304. But what's the 3.2 that keeps reoccurring? That is bugging me. Ah, dang it, I haven't made that mistake for a while where I accidentally refresh the page and I lose my numbers. Anyway, I'm trying to think, Assyrians. No, that's 9. I'm going to look for stylus. No stylus. Let's look for pottery. No. Are they nomadic? Ooh, we do have 4 nomadics. By the time of the 4-4 of the 5-7 of 2, the 11-8 had something something. The 8-6 as nomadic. I did people as nomadic. Oh, tribes under somebody who 6-10 into 5 into which they wanted to 5-5-5 sum of the 8-10 of 4-3-6 13 blah 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 of the 8. Something nomadic and primitive 3 of 4 with 7 and 8. Well, let's try go, do. No, neither of those. Well, let's do BC. Okay, 27 BCs. We have a circa there, I think. Yeah, the 8-7-6-2 in circa something BC. Sometime later with Jules Holland, the 3-8-6. Do they have a city? Oh, city-state under 4-4. Okay, let's look at the cities. City-states plural. And let's do cities. And a something city. Small town. 2 and something, and a large major city. The term 6 in 8 and 8 refers to the 8, 5-9-5, and then 7. Has something of maybe Israel. No, we do have 2 Israels. God is said to have 4, a 6, sent a letter. Oh. Which of the B words have I done? Well, let's try B. Oh, I hadn't done B. Being. B. No, I did do being. That was the one I did. Okay. So let's look at our B's. The 6, 5. Oh, here we have that 3. So let's try number. Just get that out of the way. No. Well, maybe it's some scientific naming of ancient peoples. They something as an 11, a nomadic people in, well, let's try north, south. Let's go ahead and do east and west as well. To the west of the 9. How about Euphrates? Oh, there we go. From 5, 5, and 7, Nineveh comes to mind. No, of course I may be misspelling it. Well, let's try Syria. Oh, there we go. Was to something Syria by the 3, 7. How about lands? Yes, to the west of the Euphrates. 9, 6, and 4 was to, oh, maybe invade? No. 4, 5 as the 4 of the 6. Dawn of the something. No, later as known, once known. Were known. Were as the 4 of the 6. I'm not getting that. Ancient 8. Used for them in 8, 8, and ancient 8, 12. From the something century, and let's go ahead and do centuries. Let's do 1 and once and only. 1 and only. From the something century BC, and that's greater than 10 by a 4 major 8 about something, a large scale. Yeah. Something of something tribes. Oh, I wonder if that's Yes, okay. The something lost city of not bad. And 793, have we done had? Yes. Are, yes. Was, no, not redacted. So let me try some of these ancient peoples. Assyrians is 9. Let's try Aramaic. 1 Aramaic. And 3 apostrophe 5. The 8 was 5-8 in the something centuries BC as regarded, no, was often, we do have often, and had 5, let's do the S, gods, something within there. This might be religion. Yeah, give me that old time religion. The 6, 5, the 4 with their thing, 6 or 5, also known as da 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 da. And there's that 3.2 again. A 5 and 7, 5 and 7 to something. 8 often had their gods. Oh, their gods, something within their. No idea. The term 8 is used in the Bible to refer to 7, 8, 12, who, 9, the 4 of 6. They are 9 as a 8 people of 5, like the 6 of the 6. How about pagans? Pagan? No? Oh, who had that carved writing? I am thinking it begins with A, but can't get past Assyrian and Aramaic. Well, let's try Babylon. We do have some Babylons. I do tend to. The 4, 6 of which was to something Babylon. 8, it was 9, a 5, 13 state. Okay, let's look at our next Babylon. The small town of Babylon. The 3, okay. In a once -4, small and 4 Babylon, until the somebody's 4 of Babylon. Fall of Babylon? No. Which began? No. Okay, let's keep looking at our Babylons. Okay. Okay, so Babylon is actually mentioned in the very first paragraph, which was 6 from a small town to an important, influential. The term 6 in 8 in reverse to the 8. They're 9, 5. The conquest of the 4 under 6. Oh, I think I really should know these people. Ancient 5, ancient Greek, I suppose. To the end of the something century BC. Who also it's conquered maybe large parts of 8. Northern, southern, yeah, large parts of southern Mesopotamia. That's another one I think I may be spelling wrong. No, I got that, thank goodness. So they also may be conquered. No, that's 9. Also something seized, inhabited, people from the 6, from the Levant. Is that word still used? Yes, look at that. Oh my goodness. So they're an ancient people from the Levant. Oh, when I was a kid, I used to love reading about ancient writings and the people who decipher them. I don't think the Rosetta Stone is related to this, but let's try it. No. Oh, what was that language that was carved in with little... well, I think it's called a stylus. Maybe they have a different name for it. Let's look at carved. Carving. Oh no. Letters. We could send letters, but not here. All right. In the something concerning the 8. 9 about 4 BC, the something of the 8, and again this 3.2 in italics is something with Mesopotamia. With the lands to the west of the Euphrates. Then known as the something of the something, and later as for... Oh my goodness. I know it's not they lived, but let's put in lived. No. Oh, how about a king? They must have had a king. The something of the something king blank of Babylon. The 3-5 in northern Mesopotamia. 6-9. By 5-3, and king, well, king is not capitalized there. That's interesting. I'm thinking of the Epic of Gilgamesh. I don't know if that's related to this. Let's try Gilgamesh. Who composed that? Oh, and I missed out a G. Gilgamesh. No, I spelled it wrong, or it has nothing to do with this. Oh, that must be somebody the first. Yes. Is it Ramses? I know there's Ramesses, but I think there might be Ramses. No. The term something is applied, usually applied to the 6-9 north of something as far as 6 on the something coast. No, on the something let's look at our two fars. Okay, both in the same paragraph. Usually considered 6 to the 6 around Syria and somewhere. Let's look for Egypt. 7, 8 in Egypt was 10, since at first, that's very late for me to try the word first, the first 12, 6. How about Pharaoh? No, not Pharaoh Saunders, who spells it a different way. No, Pharaoh isn't mentioned. So there are 5 Egypts, and there's 2 more. 7, 8 in Egypt was 10 by 6 the first, the 7 of the 10, 7, 4, 2, 6 out the something, something. Not bringing an end, that's 8 letters. After their migration? No, after their something. The 8 of Syria came under the something of first the 8, and from the something century, the 686. They appear to have been 9 or 8 by a 3-4 of 4 nomadic west 7-8 7, known 12 as the 6 during the 4-6-3-8. The earliest, no, the something 4 to be the 9-5-7. And from this time on, the 8-11 from the 5 of 7. From then on, the 6-4, known as 4 and 4. Oh, states. Was first established. No, that's too many letters. We do have 2 of them. How about settled? No, that's only 7. Let's look at our 2 established, but also established 3-4. But I also established 2. No. His. No. Her. Also established 1. Oh, we've done 1. Also established 3-4. The best, most. Okay, the most 6 of which was to something Babylon. 8, it was a 9. Oh, sorry, 8 it was 9, a 5, 13 state. Known 8, 5, and a 7 of 8. Here we have, oh yeah, that was I thought it was divided by. Remember back when I thought this was scientific or mathematical. But now I'm thinking it's just 2 different terms that are used. 3.2 slash and then 3.7 in italics. Something, the 5-4 between the Euphrates and the Mediterranean Sea. Mediterranean. Whew. It's a relief to spell that right. I can spell that, but not Palomino. The most famous? No, the most something for is for the 8 in somewhere Syria. Western, Eastern, no. In the earliest 8-5, something western lands beyond the Euphrates were known as the 4 of the 3.2. This is killing me. The home, did I try home? No, we do have one home. The permanent, no, the something home as, excuse me, in 12 Syria, that could be northwestern or southeastern. The 6 went on to something of Egypt and took, no, how about left, right? Oh, let's look up writing. No writing. That's very odd. Well, how about written? Language? 15 languages. Okay. Since the language 5975, let's try Sumerian. 9 Sumerians. Oh, so that's in the, oh, maybe Sumerian was that, yeah, language, but then who are the people? Oh, well, I guess Sumerian is 9 letters, so maybe it's just, were they known as the Sumeria? Let's try it. Oh no, that's only 7. Oh, sorry, 9 occurrences of Sumerian. Oh, what an ass I am. There's something, the going back and looking through some of the words I had earlier. Oh, how about Abyssinia? Is this how you write it? 9? No, maybe I'm just putting Inia after abyss. Is it 2 B's? I'm going to have a sneaky check of just how to spell Abyssinians. Well, looks like I did spell Abyssinia, but let's try Abyssinian. No, nothing to do with them. So who, I'm thinking since Sumerian is it the first language we're given? Is that because this has to do with the Sumerian people, or the people who spoke that language? But what are they called, and are they different from Samaritans? Oh, well, that's too many letters anyway. Yeah. We're an ancient something people from the Levant who also occupied large parts of southern Mesopotamia from the something century to this thing. Did I do where? Yeah, no, I did not. Where they established several something city-states in 8-9, such as, so what are some more city-states? Tyre? No. Such as 4, 5, and later. And then what's the word before Babylon, which was changed, or which was grown, which was something from a small town to an state in a major city? The term 6 and 8 in Sumerian 5. Sumerian books, not Sumerian something, refers to the 8. They're 9, 5, and an 7, 7. They are also mentioned as occupants is only 9 letters, as something, inhabitants, yes, of 6, 4 before. How about long before? No. Well, I didn't do well. I did not do well at all. Inhabitants of 6, 4 before and after the conquest of the 4 under somebody. In the earliest Sumerian writing, let's try texts. Okay, we do have 5 texts. The 4, 7 for the 9, 7, 6 thing. Are the 6, 5, 3, 8 in that? And then we have more places, I think. Oh yeah, there's I should be able to think of some of these places. Was from the east 7, as was the 7 of the northern Levant. 5 is a 4, 5 of 5 regarding the 7, 8. 1, 7, da 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 da. Let's keep looking at our texts. These something western lands beyond the Euphrates 9 were known as the 4 into their texts. In the 310 BC, the 8 language is said to be an 7, 7. Okay. And then Sumerian 5 and 5. Sumerian texts of 6, 8. Ancient 4. Oh, I was going to see if that was the Oxford Dictionary. No, we do have Oxford, though, up here. The Oxford 8 of the 11 of the Levant. Not history. dictionary? No. During the 663, maybe BCE? No, we do have BCE there. All right, what other ancient peoples are there around this time? All right, I think I'm going to throw in the towel on this one and admit defeat. I'm just going to Google ancient people from the Levant and see what shakes out. I'm sure I'll know them and I will hang my head in shame. Anyway, hang on there a moment. Well, I did find one ancient people in the Levant who I had never heard of before, and they are the Acadians. No, but I think that's not going to work because that's Acadian on its own is 8 letters, but I think this may be a plural. But let's try Acadian. Oh, so we do have their name in Acadian. Okay. So let's see. After the collapse of the Acadian Empire, Hurrians. I never heard of the Hurrians, but let's try that. No, they're not mentioned at all. Okay. Then we have the Hittites. Now, I have heard of the Hittites and should have thought of them perhaps. 2 mentions of the Hittites. Okay. Amorites. Am I right or what? Oh my goodness. So I don't know if I have heard of the Amorites. I probably have, but that is not something I would have thought of. So I am glad I actually stopped and Googled that instead of trying to think of the word. So let's try and find that 3.2, but they were an ancient Northwest Semitic-speaking people from the Levant. Ison, Larsa, never heard of that. Oh, and later, notably Babylon, okay, which was raised from a small town. So here it is. It says Mar.2 land. Okay, so that really threw me off. I wonder how many other people thought like I did that it was some number. But yeah, there's that Mar.2 again, their history. Can't say I ever heard them, except obviously they are mentioned in the Bible. There's their downfall, their language, their religion. Certain highland mountaineers who inhabited the land of Canaan. Okay. Powerful people of great stature, like the height of the cedars. Amos was the book of the Bible. Would not have thought of that. Deuteronomy, book of Joshua, references. There we go. All right, well, that was a poor start to the week. Hopefully things will get better from here. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a great day.